And this is going to be part 4 of my 151-inch EXT550 mod sled build. So we already started here. We're just getting this rear tunnel extension riveted on here. Just getting that set up in there. And then I think once we get that done, I'm going to go out, take it for a quick little first drive ever, make sure everything's good, and then we can start putting on all the side bracing and rear grab bar, and hopefully it should be fine. He's just fixing the rivet tool because rivets are the worst thing ever made, but they work so well. So I just have 3 or 4 more rivets to go there, and then that'll be on, and then I'm going to go take it for the first drive. So let me get this done and I'll see if I can meet you guys outside. So I just took it for a little drive outside, and actually went really well, except for I couldn't really steer on the cement since it's such a long track now. It really doesn't skid on the cement there, but out on the snow though, it performed really nicely. But all the snow is really hard pack and stuff. Belt was dripping a little bit. It's a brand new belt, so I'm gonna have it set pretty good where I think it should be, and I think it just needs a little bit of time on that. Still need to go get carb parts. I think that'll be tomorrow's trip. But yeah, it performed really well actually. Got in it and has all the traction I'll ever need with this thing though, for snow drifts and some little bit of fresh powder we get here. So hopefully, I'm probably not going to end the video here, but hopefully tomorrow I can get a video of it driving around. Right now it's dark out, so. But I think we're going to work on putting the grab bar on it. So yeah, I think we're just going to start doing that, and hopefully the side racing there we can get all set up. This bracing here I'm going to have to do probably with bolts, and I'm probably just going to make a plate that goes on top of it or something. Stiffen that up a little bit. But yeah, we'll start doing that. Alright guys, so it's finally the weekend, so I can actually come out here and ride a little bit. So the snow we're supposed to get, yeah. So just out here in the trees where it drifted up a couple snowstorms ago. So I can still at least rip around here, go down there, and just have a little bit of fun, I guess. But it is performing really, really, really well. I still need to get the correct carb parts, so it's sort of jerry-rigged right now. It's running super rich, so it really doesn't have all the power in the world, but I mean, it's still working fine. Took it for a drive. It performed amazing, except for the fact the clutches are not set up correctly, as in the deflection. So I'm going to be addressing that. Throw a shim back in there, should be fine. And I want to start working on the handlebar risers. Tried to get a video of me riding this around, but it kept on fouling plugs because the clutches were too tight and couldn't overcome the clutches most of the time. So I'm going to start disassembling all of this. I'm going to take off this windshield mount because I'm not planning on getting one. So yeah, start taking this off, get down to the bare handlebars, and then probably go out to the skidoo and grabbing the handlebars off of that quick and trying to get these mounted back onto here. So I got the new handlebars on with the 3-inch riser. but it pushes it back. I'm gonna have to sometime probably bend this up. Try to bend it perfect. Probably bend it up more of at this angle, so it would be more rider forward friendly. But at least now I can actually fill my gas tank without everything hitting. And it does look better with that, without that big plastic piece just hanging out right here for the windshield. It's gonna be a mod sled, so I'm not too worried about a windshield. If I need to protect my face, I better start wearing a helmet. But anyways, I kept the old throttle assembly that's off the Skidoo. Works perfect. Had to put the Arctic Cat brake lever on it because the Skidoo one was hydraulic. I would love to convert this to a hydraulic brakes, but actually probably wouldn't be too hard. But I don't know where they'll line up for the caliper down there for the bolt wise, so that might be a summer project. And I still have my light switch hooked up then that way. But the only thing I have to relocate would be the kill switch. So, alrighty, a couple hours later of figuring everything out, got the handlebar set up all done. So what I did is I kept the, I can't remember if I said this in the last clip or not, but I kept the Skidoo 800 throttle lever, which eliminated the kill switch, which I wasn't too fond of. But the key switch never worked down here, so I just disconnected the wires from the key switch, and then I took the two wires that turn on and off the kill switch wires, and I hooked them straight into that, so that should work now. I mounted the tack there, so I still have my temp light and I still have my warmer. I'm gonna try to figure out something to get my oil light back, but I guess if I keep on checking that, that shouldn't really be an issue. I still have my high beam, low beam, park brake, everything like that works. So on my hood here, there's supposed to be these pins that are in here. There's a hole there. They're both gone, so I have a couple bolts here. I just sliced them off, and I'm gonna try just throw this sealant in there to hopefully they hold in there, because it'd be nice to have the pins back on here so the hood doesn't slide around. So I'm gonna get these glued into there, and that'll be it for tonight. This should be the end of part 4 now. It's the driving stage, but it's also the do a little fine tuning here and there. Like, I had to readjust the clutch a little bit. It was a little too tight. I kept on fouling plugs. So when it got to low RPM, it just wanted to move and move and move. So I put an extra shim in there. That should be set up and good now. Other than that, I really didn't do a whole lot, but this should be a lot more comfortable now. I mean, I still need to bend that forward, so a little more comfortable. It's about right here is where comfort zone is. But I mean, I didn't have to extend any cables, so I mean, a little bit wider bars will be a lot more comfortable in my opinion. I just have to lower the throttle a little bit. But anyways, that should be it for today. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. I'd greatly appreciate it. To see where this project will take me. So, thanks for watching. See ya.